the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name.
Hello everybody, welcome back to episode number 13 of the Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough, now being called a walkthrough. If you don't know why that is, that's okay. We're going to find out next episode when we do some additional stuff for the past couple levels, including this level, which is new to us, as we are now Marge in the same setting as we were in level 1, except it is now nighttime. They're usually our new car, the Canyonero. Pretty good speed, great toughness, and some decent handling on it too. So now we are going to have to walk in here and do the first mission of this level. We are going to talk to Bart after some crazy stuff happened to him. So I will see you guys in a moment after Bart is done talking to Marge.
Bart, what's causing your ooga booga talk? My special little guy's noogle has turned to goo-goo. The whole town's gone nuts. Security cameras, mysterious vans, crop circles. There's got to be a connection. Maybe the police know something.
Alright, so Bart not really showing too many signs of improvement there, still muttering and talking crazy shit. So for a few donuts more, that is the mission. We have to track down Wiggum. That is the chief of the police, not very good, fatty, and we have to follow the police to Lard Lads, and that shouldn't be too bad, as long as we follow our shortcuts and stuff, and we'll hopefully be able to catch up to him and everything. And there you see we stop for a moment there to make sure that we don't get too ahead, because if you do, then you actually lose the mission, sadly, which is kind of strange. Though, there you see we bump into the garbage truck. That's actually not very good. And another one, you know, that's one of the tough parts about this level, is the garbage trucks. When you're just trying to speed through something, you actually run into them. Alright, so we're going to go and talk to Chief Wiggum now, as we complete the task and see what he says.
Chief Wiggum, I need you to find out what happened to Bart. Could you show me where the crop circle is? There's got to be a clue to curing Bart.
Ah, that's cute. I'd love to help, but I got sugar withdrawal real bad. The donut store is closed, and I got a monkey on my back screaming for Cruller. Oh, he's screaming.
Alright, so not much help there, though we need to get the donuts for him from the donut truck, as it is very late, and there just happens to be a donut truck driving by, so we're going to have to bash into him and get 10 donuts within about 2 minutes, and hopefully that shouldn't be too bad, especially with this car. This is definitely a mission made for this car, you know, good toughness as you saw earlier, and it definitely shouldn't be too bad bashing into this. We've had many missions similar to this, and, you know, even though this game does run in the same cycle of missions, like, you know, we'll follow this, bash into the car that many times, or get away from this car in this amount of time. Sorry about that notification. I don't know if you heard that. Though, it's definitely, they kind of overdo it. I mean, they need to get a little bit of a new format in terms of what they do in the game, in terms of what type of mission it is. Though they do keep it fresh with an interesting story, and this is definitely a fun game, and it brings back old memories, because this is a PlayStation 2 game, so it is pretty old, but it's definitely a goodie. And as weird as it sounds, I actually heard, I haven't thought of this really until I heard the comments, because I was looking up an FAQ for the gags, wasps, and the collector cards, which was actually the what we're doing next episode, which will make it 100% playthrough. I'm just calling it a walkthrough then. It's getting controversy, or, well, it got controversy. There you see we get busted, that's not good. For being similar to GTA, Grand Theft Auto. You see it has the little radar on the bottom right, and a similar theme that some of it has to do with, like, walking around and stuff, but the main point of it is that it's driving. So that's the main controversy over it, sorry about that. But that should be, that should definitely, spark up some stuff back then. I don't really know too much about that, though. I disagree with it, so I'm just trying to stall time because there's not much to talk about here. Though 50 seconds now to get back to Lard Lads, that probably won't be enough time, so we're probably going to have to redo it. And probably going to have to fast forward it for you guys, and I hope you guys don't mind when I fast forward stuff, just because it saves a lot of time in the video. If I don't fast forward stuff, my videos could be up to like a half-hour long, and I know that they can be long at times. Though there you see we bashed into the car. We need that against the donut truck, for goodness sake. So anyway, though I hope you guys don't mind. I think that you guys like it, actually. I hope. Though it definitely makes the video a little more easier to commentate, especially because it's not a live commentary. I don't do great with live commentaries anyway. though it's definitely it helps the video out, I would say, and I see other Let's Players doing it. I see it with like Pokemon sometimes, different videos and stuff. You know, obviously sports games, you know, you cut out a lot of stuff with that. You know, you have to edit down a lot of gameplay. So I'm going to fast forward it now for you guys. This is not the time when, no, yeah, it is. This is my strategy. I just basically just went right in front of the donut truck and I got as much as I could before it could get ahead of me. And I think we got 1 or 2 more here. You see we got 3. And what the great part is that when we have to drive back, they give us a lot of time, and we're actually going to be really close because of that. So now later on, we have 9, and we have 1 left, and we'll get it right there with 40 seconds left. And now look, not only do we have more time because it took less, but also we're a lot closer to Lard Lab because, I mean, the first like 30 seconds or 20 seconds, whatever it was, we were like behind Lard Lads. So that's actually a good strategy if you do use this as a walkthrough, which, I mean, maybe not the best of walkthroughs, but it's more like 100% playthrough. I'm calling it a walkthrough, though. I mean, we can just take our time right now. I mean, we can almost take the long way back, for goodness sake. Though, that's what I would do, just try to get right in front of it, especially with this Canyon Arrow, which is meant for this mission, as I said earlier. Before I go on any more tangents, we're going to talk to Chief Wiggum now, and see what he has to say after we got him the donuts. So let's see.
Boy, for a busybody housewife, you sure get results. That crop circle's at Cletus's shack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a truck full of donuts to eat. I'm gonna need a lot of coffee.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a crop circle that involves a hillbilly, so that's not exactly a pleasing thought. We have to go ahead and track him down and go to Cletus's house. So I'm gonna fast forward for you guys again. As we'll drive up to Cletus's house here, you'll see, and we have to talk to Cletus. So once again, I'll see you guys in a minute. And we get busted. Yeah, the background audio might be a little bad, so sorry about that, but let's see if Cletus can help us.
Excuse me?
I don't care if you is from New York. You ain't taking pictures of our decrapitude for no magazine. No way.
No, Cletus, it's me, Marge. Marge!
Alright, there you go. So Cletus doesn't exactly recognize us, so we have to follow Cletus and collect what falls from his truck, and we can't miss any items either. So another mission that we've done a similar format of, we just have to follow him, and we just have to collect the items that he dropped, so pretty simple there. Though that's actually pretty funny, because I had to hit and run before we talked to him, and you hear in the background the police cars. That's actually, never really had that before, so that's actually unique to me, I guess. Not exactly the norm for what I'm used to seeing in this game, and I've definitely played through this game many times, and, you know, I mean, maybe I've had it once or twice, but I don't exactly remember it. And another thing that this in Grand Theft Auto, kind of a random thought here, has to do with before a little bit, though another thing that this has in common with Grand Theft Auto, just like a personal opinion, is that these games are actually both great with cheats, like GTA IV, the recent one, or well, it's not recent, but the newest one of GTA, like you use cheats on a thing, it's awesome. Same thing with this, there's like a cheat when you get to like bash into cars and they just explode. That's actually really fun to do if you just want to relax, you know. Like this in GTA, like if I mean, they're both games that you can either do the story mode and have a blast, or you could just chill and just run people over and stuff, and it's a fun game, you know. I mean, I'm not criticizing Hit and Run for being similar to GTA, you know. I don't have a problem with that or anything, though I do think it's pretty funny how they do share those qualities of you know, the interests of like how you play the game, you know. Well, GTA doesn't have races, doesn't have bonus missions. It's a little more concentrated. This is a little more like sporadic, a little more random, I guess you could say. Though it's definitely another fun game, both of them. Check them both out. I think that this is on PS. Well, I'm playing on a PS2, obviously. I think it's also on Xbox, GameCube. I know it's on. Might even be on computer. Probably not the easiest to play on that. Though I definitely know PS2 and GameCube, I have both of them, or I've played both of them at least. And now it looks like we're coming to an end here. I hasn't dropped an item in a while, so he should in just a moment maybe. And you will see he bashes into a car there, still doesn't drop the item. And let's see, will he... okay, yes, he will. Okay, so we're done with that mission. And we actually don't need to talk to him right now before the mission ends. So, I think we have to talk to Cletus in a moment, but that's for the next mission. So to end this episode off, we're going to do a bonus mission. Usually I do that later on in the level, but I figured change it up a little bit. Let's do the bonus mission in the first episode of this level. and you'll see that we are going to talk to Comic Book Guy, and this will be the bonus mission. So we'll see what we have to do for him to get his car. So let's see what he says.
Mr. Guy, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been trying to convince Agnes to come make fun of school children, but she refuses to go out with me. That son of hers keeps intercepting every gift I send her and hides them at his workplace. He's a jerk and a fool.
Why not just go get them back?
I would, but... well, I'm not a terribly mobile person. There, I said it.
Oh, I know. It's not easy being husky. Tell you what, I'll take care of this for you if you help me take care of some things.
By the moons of Xanthor, it is a pact. The bond is made. The agreement is sacred under the vows of the knights who say...
Okay, I get it. Sheesh.
Alright, so he's been getting gifts and stuff for, Agnes or something? I don't know. Which is Principal Skinner's mom. A little weird combo there, though, we have to go ahead and go to the school, because the principal is, like, stashing it away, I guess. And we have to get all the items for him, and then we'll unlock his car, which is actually a pretty good car. It is the Kremlin, which is, definitely an underrated car in this game, I would say. And it's definitely fun to use also. So now we have about a minute left. We have to get there. Shouldn't be too bad. I just want to throw this out there, because I know that I keep on fast-forwarding and stuff. I mean, I haven't seen many other Let's Plays or stuff like that on YouTube of this. I haven't really looked out for them too much. Though, I'm not great at this game, you know. I mean, I'm pretty good, but, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, every time I fast-forward and stuff, I mean, I'm not stellar with this, so I'm just, you know, telling you that, you know, if you realize that I do skip a lot of stuff, you know, I'm not going to just skip it and just say that I'm all spick and span and I'm great, you know, because I'm not, you know. Because I know that sometimes that's the image that gives, like, you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there because sometimes that's what I used to feel, but now I understand, you know, you have to cut stuff out, so it limits the time on your video, and that, you know, it makes the video more enjoyable, I guess, you know. I also don't really like live commentary, as I said earlier, not only because I don't do them, I don't do well with them, but it usually distracts me. I tried doing a live commentary with this, and I was not very good. So, there you'll see that we have 3 items left, some pretty interesting items there, and we will fall off there, and that might be the end of us, just that one little fall there, because that wastes like 10 seconds right there. That's actually pretty big. So, 3 items left. It looks like there's one right there. It looks like a bra. Yay. And we have 2 items left, and oh my goodness, we just got plundered by that fan. That is not very good. First time that we fell, not terrible. Second time, that's just, we're done. I'm just gonna keep on going just to see how far we can get. And not the easiest of bonus missions, but definitely something that we should get on our first try. And that's a little bit disappointing. So with 10 seconds left, we're about to get our 7th one. Not our 8th, and the 8th one is actually in front of the school. We should have gotten that originally, and we'll actually get a lot closer than I thought. Wow. You know what, even if we did get that, we wouldn't have enough time to go back, because we would have to run back and get our cars, so... Oh my goodness, how do we miss that, though? Seriously. Wow, alright. Manageable, though. So we're gonna drive back to the school now. That's pretty easy. I think the faster that we get there, though, the more time that we have, because I think it's like a cumulative in terms of the time. I think they added on, like, let's say it's 40 seconds plus whatever time you had left. You know, I'm just saying in theory. So, now I fast forward, we have our 5th item there. Now we just need to get 3 more, and we do have about the same amount of time, but I did get the one up front. So, if we can just get these 2 items, then we'll be looking golden. So, there you see, having a little bit of a hard time there jumping. We just need that last item now all the way on the other side. As long as we don't mess up this jump and we don't get distracted by that fan, then we'll be looking pretty good, and we can just run to our car, and we should have a lot of time, especially with 25 seconds, 26 seconds left extra, so we can actually add that on, I guess, because that's usually how these levels work, as I said a moment ago. It's like cumulative, and that's pretty good, you know, because if you do really good on one part, then it carries over for you, you know? So, not a lot of games do that, at least from what I know of. I don't play a huge variety of games, even though our channel motto is variety is a commodity. That's just the accumulation, I'm using that word a lot, between there are 3 people that we do Juniper Gaming, so that's where the variety comes from. But I feel like I'm going on so many tangents. Usually I focus on the gameplay, but I don't know, just this episode I've been doing a lot of different tangents. I hope you guys like that. If you like it, you know, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know. So we have about 20 seconds. It will be a little bit tight on time, though it's definitely manageable. We have 15 seconds now, and it's right around the corner. As long as hell doesn't break loose, we will make it. 10, 9, 8, we're there. So now we get busted again. This sucks, I gotta say. So we're going to talk to Comic Book Guy, and we'll see if he is satisfied, and we don't have to do any other crazy things for him. So let's talk to Comic Book Guy now.
Well, that's done like laundry.
Thank you very much. Now I can see my beloveds sneer again. Here's my number. Give me a call if you want to hear my theories on why Krusty has jumped the shark. Good day.
Alright, so that will finish up the bonus mission. He is satisfied, and we have unlocked the Kremlin, which, like I said earlier, a very underrated car. I like it, and it's very fun to use. So that pretty much finishes off this episode. I will run to the phone booth in a moment so you can see it. Though for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely look for more episodes soon. This series has been very fun to pick up after I stopped it for like a week or two. And yeah, so there you'll see the Kremlin in just a moment. Pretty good stats, nothing great, but it's definitely a good car. So thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, this is Juniper Gaming. I'm out.